Torshi eventually rotates out because it's not a B rush. However, it is just a little delayed pop for OG. And again, Contact, they've just been loving it. Wow.
Oh, lovely opener. Lovely way to get it. The B site rests on Exertion's shoulders. And only one kill from the man. Torshi might be here quickly, but with everyone else already gone, he's saving. The weirdness is there's actually only 2 players in B.
Yeah.
As he leaves, he's going to somewhere just as dangerous as the place that he's departing from. Neo Frag's ready to remove the AWP, but Torshi doesn't want to part ways with it. No scope lands, and so that AWP will be kept into the following round. Regardless, OG, they are impressing me with their ability to remain competitive in this.
Yeah.
Trading rounds back and forth. Although if that keeps up, that's still good for MOUZ. They're still going to close this out. That's where you've really got to start capitalizing eventually, right? You want to start streaking something together if you're OG.
I'm just shocked at how basic these rounds have been, but how effective they've been, right? Like, they've just been going not only Contact, but that round is one flashbang. That's really all it is. They nail JDC on barrel as they walk all the way through Monster, and then they just explode. Double entry, Flames and Nexa take down the CT player, they trade onto Exertion. Like, there's not really much to it there for OG, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, so, you know, you even talked about it coming into that round there, and I really feel like this is Nexa realizing that MOUZ aren't actually fighting anywhere early. That's all he started to learn here, right? Over towards A, they've gone for these creeps up through mid as 5. That round it's just a Contact play out through Monster. And it's because MOUZ are trying to kind of have their cake and eat it too, right? They haven't been hyper involved in the early rounds. It's been passive on both sides of the map. Finally, there's a bit of a change to that in this round here and now. And so this is where OG could get burned by this grouped 5-man gameplay, because MOUZ have already taken short away, and so what that means is they know that no one was leaning B early. That frees up a 3rd player to start to reinforce this A side of the map where OG are creeping in again.
Yeah, Torshi won't miss this twice, but he's just lost the timing. It's the paranoia of these Contact plays. They're coming back to bite him. His teammate Contact, they don't know, but they're running right by him in the toilet. Someone will surely check this. You'd like to think. Is it going to be Flames? Torshi didn't make a step there. He's caught them. He's scoped up. A missed shot. There's too many targets. What's going on?
He's
Everyone
trapped.
on the A site is dead. And Torshi almost gets that bomb off the site. I cannot believe Fiku just sticks it in the middle of the madness. Full faith in his team. And I guess for good reason. It's the paranoia there, because Torshi has so many timings to catch them on short, but he keeps looking away, and that's because OG have been just walking into this A site. These are such weird rounds.
Yeah, it doesn't often play like this, because normally when you have a CT AWP on Overpass, he's very keen to go through the motions of AWPing, right? He wants to take an early fight mid, then fall back to the next angle, which is usually around Divider, take another fight, fall back to toilet, take another fight there, get into the site if you can, take another fight there. You know, you kind of go through it in stages, but we're not getting that right now.
Well, in fairness, it's not like he can peek deep mid to actually know how many they're starting mid, because the one flash OG use at the start of every round is they flash over mid and they flash over party, one of either. And so whenever he goes for an early mid info peek, he does get flashed off. But yeah, not playing front toilet, not playing wide divider, just playing inside toilet. And OG kind of have the read on it right now. They know what's going on, and they're just trading into A. These are really weird rounds, to be honest. And I don't know if MOUZ know what to do about it. It's not looking like it. They have now been broken. And now it goes past trading rounds. OG 2 in a row, and a 3rd almost inevitable. It's a cool boost on B, but it will find nothing, because what are OG doing? They're 4-man sneaking long. Dude, I've never seen a game of Overpass quite like this.
But like, this is literally just Nexa going like, well, if they're never gonna check, if they're never gonna investigate, if they're gonna give us all this room, like hell, what else are we gonna do but use it? I really like how Nexa's just kind of taken this in his stride. Now,
where's the smoke? Oh, it's way too late. It's just way too late. And Neofrag, he was already out before it bloomed. They won't commit. They don't need to. Still got a minute on the clock. And hey, smoke spam might find the next kill. You never know. Oh, there's the assistance up from shorts. Torshi spams out one, but it's just frozen, and they're fine to fight him. They've got the numbers and the confidence to do it. OG are making this a 3-map series, whether MOUZ like it or not. 4 rounds away from Mirage, or 4 rounds away from a 2-0. But right now, MOUZ do not have the solutions.
Yeah, really, for me, it just kind of boils down to this. In 5v5s at the start of a round, you can't have both bomb sites playing passive, especially not when OG have been doing rounds like this, where it's not even like they're rushing you. I would almost understand being passive if you're getting rushed in these rounds, but you're not. It's slow contact. No util to telegraph it, and they're not going quick till they're right there knocking on your front door.
Ouch.
Flames spams out exertion to open this one up.
Oh.
Dexter adds another to the tally. Torshi finally decides to try and get involved on this mid-fight, but Dexter does get the better of him.
Con play is nice, but it's a 5v3. Oh, Dexter flashed up, but now they know he's almost certainly there with that flash coming from the B site. They've got to be more cautious towards Con, and he's still scared of his back as well. OG just going to group now. They did start a little more defaulty in this round, but kills on both sites. They know they have MOUZ right where they want them, in the trap. Dexter. Oh dear, they're everywhere. They're all over you. And now OG, for the first time in this game, make footsteps on A short. And they're still going to go back down lower. Oh, that might change their mind. Flames loses control. JDC will stay anchored. Committed. But he's done a lot of damage, and it's a 4v2.
It's 4v2. Frozen over at CT.
They haven't checked.
They don't know about JDC. They haven't checked for him. They think he's the CT guy. They think he's the graffiti guy. Oh, that could have been so much more. JDC does all he can.
It's the planter who sees him, right? It's the planter, and that
their eyes lock.
Yeah, Nexa probably like saw the radar, the blip on the radar when Fiku looked right at him. JDC wanted at least 2 kills from that, at least, and still you'd hope for more. But he has to take the shot when he gets spotted. God damn! Good save from Nexa. Not an easy kill to get that quickly. But he stops that round from getting out of control at all. And this game is so close, but unlike our B streamer, IHC, who did start Inferno very strong, have met their maker. And Liquid look to push them into the lower bracket. That's what this game felt like it was going to be as well, Harry. But OG have pulled together an immense T side with 4 rounds in a row, with 6 out of the last 8. MOUZ are on pistols. Did not think this game was going to go so close. And OG now, they're going to start lobbing nade sets. But there's no one here at least.
It's like the first time we've had to see it even get that elevated for OG.
And now MOUZ know they started 3B, sure, but OG are just going to reset. It's a very aggressive round. I like it for MOUZ. Nothing to lose. If Dexter can get here quick, he could even flash them round the long corner. Oopsie. 3 long, 4 long, really. But what are OG going to do? They're probably going to walk right by them, Harry, like ships in the night.
Well, yeah, because, hey, I wonder if that thing we've done every round that they still haven't adjusted to is going to work. Ooh. This time, Torshi's here. And we're to keep an eye on it.
He should just like bait his team and run back to the side. Oh, they've aggressed.
They've coupled it with the long push.
The knife out.
Nexa with a trade. But this is the bomb. This is the bomb, and it's nearly surrounded. If he just tries to slink away. Deals with Dexter. Frozen still lost to the hands of time over towards long. They're already up and past him. They're already in the toilets, and he's not reacting. He's just having to sit here and wait.
Threw the gun out. That's a very big detail.
Went the backstab. Maybe there's a timing. Maybe there's a timing of Flames here. Oh, he just turns. There is a timing, all right, and Flames finds it. Torshi with this scavenged gun. He's been the one light at the end of the tunnel for MOUZ here. He's got to deliver. 2 in the round right now, and JDC wrapping. Not able to stop the plant, but is good for the kill. The Deagle with one. Fiku able to find his fortune in bank, drops out of the dumpster, but doesn't commit to the drop down. The bomb, watchable, observable from Truck, but he wants to fight. He wants the kill, and Fiku lives and breathes in the clutches. OG onto 14. This T-side, something to be marveled at for MOUZ. It's a good attempt in a round that they didn't have a lot to go off of, but now they need success or else this one is going to Mirage as the third.
And look at that. That is the most stressful round OG have had to play, and like, they play it excellently. What a check for Flames, what a clutch for Fiku. But it's the one where MOUZ actually takes some real estate, Harry. They try and force some fights. They play proactive. They flash some corners. They don't just let OG have the entire map. And it makes all the difference, but still, they don't win it, do they? Now there's an AWP at B short. This is a big change for OG. Not really seen much of the T-side AWP be needed. But Dexter, if he can get this opening kill, you know they're ready to pop out Monster. The kill's coming to them, and blind shot for Dexter. Condor open, Dexter kills Dexter and follows up to Flames. So now MOUZ back in control. They were already running out Monster. They were ready to commit off the pick, but MOUZ are throwing a spanner in the works. JDC playing very safe, not wanting to give them that entry. It's Neofrag who finds it on the flank instead, and OG goes, screw it. You've equalized the numbers. Let's reset. Let's make him sweat.
Oh, you might have seen feet.
Yeah.
Committing to that fight as the smoke comes in. It's ballsy for JDC. Not a good angle for him, but he just wanted the info. He's bought down low. And OG, they made it look like they were going back. They made it look like they were leaving. But in reality, they want to play into this B site after all. Oh, plenty of util still to go off of as well, right? Plenty of mollies, 3 in fact. Smoke for Heaven, double flash to help commit to this push. Gonna make life miserable for the two B-site defenders. Molly goes in, but JDC at the pillar is safe. He'll be unscathed. No one else lobbing in this util. They don't want to telegraph it any more than this. But now with that spot, MOUZ know what's up. They know the game's afoot here. Frozen dropping down. Molly keeps him pinned in. Torshi arrives on the scene now as well. But if they go for this and come up short, this one is going to a third. Torshi with that AWP brings us back into the 2v2. Nexa, one side of the monster tunnel. Neofrag on the other. Out behind the gel. Nexa's looking to put him away for a long time. Frozen left in this one all alone. And Nexa nails him on the swing. Map point to OG, and Mirage is just one round away.
This is one of the most unbelievable T-sides on Overpass I've ever seen, and what a well-called game out of Nexa. What, you know, Neofrag, who was going crazy first half, it felt like it didn't even matter, and now it's really coming up top trumps. Dex is right behind him, even getting those entry kills in the first place. I cannot believe it. This is a heartbreaker for MOUZ, who on their map pick after an 8-round T-side, 10-7. They were ready, but not ready enough. And a few what-if rounds, a few what-if moments, kills, that is the deciding factor for OG. And this game should surely be theirs, just with the way it's been going. 6 in a row right now. Neofrag 9-5 in opening duels. Dexter 4-0. Fiku pulling out 1v2s like map 1. One more to find. This flash play is nice, and it actually might work. Frozen needs to go now.
Okay. Now that's the signal. And well,
Molly didn't help.
Molly to displace him and make life miserable, and then forces him into an awkward angle to take that fight and turn from the flash.
Even let Nexa live.
That is a big pickup. Torshi really has been the one guy trying to make a difference, the one guy trying to keep MOUZ in this. At 25 kills, he's top of the server right now. Still yet to have found a round to show for it.
But even then, like, you're right, he is the biggest player right now, but at the same time, he was also a huge problem for how OG netted this streak on the top site. Again, a contact B play, they're just going to go.
Exertion having a drop down. There's a lot of control out through Monster, but he will respond with the opener. Why not make it two?
Blimey.
Fiku and Nexa have got their work cut out for them here, and they're nowhere near each other. Fiku's only got 30 seconds, and he's left fighting alone down on the lower side of the map. Nexa arriving just a little too late to the scene, and so MOUZ offered up a 13th. They've just got to kind of finish this. They've just got to finish this last man, and they will. Torshi swings out to find him. So that's 13. MOUZ are not out of this one just yet. They've still got some fight left in them.
I'd not want to be in the MOUZ team right now. You still feel like anything can come your way from OG. You can't let your guard down for a second. You can't think an angle's clear. There could be 5 players around the corner. Very solid B-hole from Exertion. Had a quieter game in this one after he was the top performer back on Inferno. But comes in with a big 3K on the defense. Still, 2 rounds separate, and OG just came off the back of a 6-round streak, so they are more than ready. They've got more in the tank. That being said, not more in the bank, Harry. OG with now no loss bonus are all inning, full sending. If they lose this without a plant, there could be a problem. And overtime could be a factor. And at that point, who knows what the hell's going to happen. How aggressive do MOUZ want to be? They fight for party. It's a nice change. OG are very much delayed by that second Molotov, and Torshi gets an aid in but won't hang around. Dexter in connector leaves as well. And this is what we wanted. We wanted the 1-2 punch. We wanted players playing with their teammates instead of just missing these timings on their own.
Yeah, I mean, something else that's even nice here, right? It's like we had that double takeover towards mid of, like, you know, giving that a bit of a look in early, but also down on the B side of the map.
Oh, God.
Exertion just took a little swing out towards short.
Oh.
Dexter.
He's dead. There's no way he's getting back here. They don't need to let him run.
Yeah, they go swinging him, they go fighting him. Torshi even followed up onto, and that is the red carpet rolled out for an A-take.
Go, go.
The rotates have already completed here. They've already got 2 players up in the site, and that's thanks to that earlier short control getting taken. Frozen holds on with a double. Fiku out through the bathrooms is looking for a way back in. Normally the closer, he's got to open a route into this round, and with Flames alongside him, they're making it happen. JDC dead to Fiku. OG closed this one out, and we're going to Mirage.
Unbelievable T-side. You got to give it to OG. Nexus called a great game here. He had almost no kills in that first half. He comes out with 15 at the end and so much impact in the cooling department. I loved some of those dry pops into the B-bomb site and some of those A-walks. We got Banks down on the sideline now to break it down.
Liquid.